In the last lecture, we were discussing about the classification of ICs, and taking it a step further, let's talk about your FPGA and your ASIC. FPGA is your field programmable gate array. You must remember the full form. ASIC is your application specific IC. Now, if you can look where my pointer is, this is a Xilinx Spartan FPGA IC, and here on your right, you can see your ASIC C-gate IC. Now, let's see what it means. ICs which can be configured by a user or designer after manufacturing are called your FPGA. What does it consist of? It consists of a matrix of programmable logic blocks or a programmable interconnects, which increases the flexibility, which is actually helping us to configure it after the manufacturing process is done. But what about ASIC? ASIC are application specific. If you can remember the full form, you can actually make out that this IC are the one who are custom made because they are made for a specific application or task. Now, this consists of a complex design cycle, and what we are focusing on? We are focusing on the DFT. Why we are focusing on DFT? Because we want to ensure that the design is of excellent quality. Now, because they are just a matrix of your programmable logic blocks, it is obviously taking faster time to market. And here what we are doing in the ASIC ICs, we are ensuring that our design is verified, our design is of very good quality. So here we are taking longer time to market. When we talk about FPGA, the speed is obviously low, and it is kind of difficult to achieve high frequency. But when we talk about ASIC, the speed is fast. If we talk about FPGA, the power consumption is high, and if we talk about your ASIC, it works on low power, which is also one of the best feature of ASICs. Now, the question would be, how would you decide that whether you want to choose a FPGA or you want to choose a ASIC? See, it totally depends on what you want to achieve. FPGA are the ones which are going to be preferred when we are doing prototyping, right? This is preferred for rapid prototyping when our requirements are changing, because this IC is the one who is offering us a lot of flexibility. And if you're going for a low volume production, and if you are going for something which is highly reusable, so what we are going to go with? We are going to go with FPGA. When we are going to choose a ASIC, it is preferred for high volume when the production quantities are very high, when we have a fixed function application, when we want to achieve high performance, and we are also looking for low power, we are also looking for power efficient requirements. But what would be the disadvantage? That it is not reusable as the design is set, which is why, like I was saying, that we're going to focus on the DFT more. I hope now the difference between FPGA and ASIC is quite clear to you, and you have understood a lot of types of ICs. In the next lecture, we are going to discuss a little more about VLSI. Till then, bye.